So let's grab this journal, shall we? See what Olivia had to say for herself.
That's enough. Gorgon is mine.
Okay, the door locks, I think.
Go now, and I will not pursue you. But if you stay, I will sick every last lawless fucking mercenary in Halcyon on you. It's your choice, Captain.
Well, I thought about it, and I'm still gonna dropkick this coward the moment I get a chance.
I'm getting sick of chasing shadows. You can't shoot shadows.
Right, can we read the journal? Or is it just a quest item that we're not allowed to look at? Worthless without context, but priceless to those who know its value. Very well. So we've got to go and speak to Minnie, it seems. Let's have a look in here then. Yeah, this is where the magic happens. The access code is in her journal. So Minnie would have access to that if we return the journal to her. Yellow belly suit. That sounds like a suit of armor. It's medium. Damage bonus versus humans and creatures. I mean, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we're going to be a yellow belly for now. Yoko, we're still looking for a suit for you. So, our choices then would be return to Minnie or go and speak directly to Mysterious Figure, perhaps? Because they're probably still over there somewhere. But maybe we can't speak to them until we follow the quest and speak to Minnie. Oh, there's the Pam's energy cell. Do we need to enlist Pam's help at this point? I mean, it possibly can't hurt. She'd be happy with us at least, I'm sure.
Hello there, employee identification number. Great work on assigned task.
Thanks,
How can I
Pam.
increase your productivity today?
Okay, so engage emergency combat protocols, Pam.
Emergency combat protocols cannot be engaged at less than 73% power without proper authorization. Please ensure that this unit is fully charged, or present your override password.
Here's a battery.
This unit's power rating is 100%. Great! Emergency combat protocols are now available. Error. Employee's biometric ID does not match this unit's designated
Oh, dear.
manager. Proceeding with verbal management test. Pretend that this PAM unit is one of your employees who has been working long hours. What would you say to give them an extra pep pill in their step?
Yeah, promotion is right around the corner. Keep putting in those hours.
PAM is equipped to talk about your career goals. On average, employees managed by PAM units go from assistant to associate roles in 15 years or less.
Gosh.
My door is always open, unless I'm recharging. Verbal management test complete. Result. Employee is a Spacer's Choice Manager. 94% certainty. Engaging emergency combat protocols. Stand by.
Lovely. I guess she's going to go off and destroy any marauders that we didn't see. What are you doing, Pam? She's just running into a corner. Either way, we've got a chunk of XP for it. Yep, off she goes. She's having fun. Now, skills. Let's just keep working on that lockpicking. Another level in that, and lockpicking speed will be nearly instant, which is nice. Now, the minions have got some extra skills. Yeah, we'll take stand your ground just to keep them alive a bit longer. Have fun, Pam. We're heading out. Now, I assume that there's nothing we can do over at OCI. But it can't hurt to check. It was OCI, wasn't it? Where we thought that the mysterious figure might be hanging around. Maybe I'm just talking out my bum. Because I do remember having been in this place at one point, so... Yeah, I'm probably just talking nonsense. We'll have to go back to Minnie.
We are receiving an incoming signal, Captain.
Captain, I see you've made some headway on Gorgon.
Hey,
Mother's
Minnie.
old work terminal just lit up with a bunch of new protocols. Very exciting. What about Mother's journal? Any progress there?
This was never about the journal, was it, Minnie?
Are you accusing me of deception? Captain, I would never. Can you hear me, Captain? I'm getting some interference on my end. Captain. Captain!
This doesn't bode well. Looks like there is actual static on the screen, so she's not just talking bollocks.
Hello again, little weasel.
There she is. Hey, Liv.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly everything I had at you, and you overcame it all.
Are you in this house? I mean, you're the one who put the facility on lockdown. I think that's fairly obvious at this point.
Well spotted, Captain. We've both played our roles well, but it seems you've got the edge. I may have gravely underestimated you. You were smart to hire her, Wilhelmina. Well done.
Mother, you're alive! And still on Gorgon? This is so you, Mother. Inserting yourself where you aren't needed and at the worst possible time.
Am I disrupting your vanity project? You empty-headed little twit!
Have you come back just to ruin everything again, Mother? At least this time I have the power to stop you.
Captain, this is a distraction. Let's set our differences aside and focus on what matters. Adrenatime must never be revived.
Yeah. Minnie wanted the journal, possibly, to find the codes that would allow her to get it revived and resynthesized. So yeah, this was never about the family name, Minnie. You wanted to revive Adrenatime.
I may not have told you all of the facts, but I'm going to lay out everything I know. You can decide for yourself what to do with it.
Lovely.
By now, you realize that Project Gorgon was devoted to a single drug, Adrenatime.
Yep.
A drug that hit the market in spite of calamitous side effects.
Space Choice did dump a lot of money into Adrenatime.
Because they believed it could help Halcyon. I still believe it can. The project was a colossal failure, but you and I are going to revive it from the ashes.
And how are we going to do that?
Mother's journal contains the activation codes for the Adrenatime synthesizer.
Yeah.
The key to a new Project Gorgon. We're going to start again. And this time with everything Project Gorgon didn't have. Better R&D, better scientists, clear goals, more funding, and a timeline that makes sense.
And who's going to provide all of that?
Who else? Spacer's Choice.
Oh, God.
After I showed them the error of their ways, the corporation couldn't wait to restart the project. If I can improve the chemistry, I can fix Adrenatime. We can put this colony back on track together.
I mean, your mother couldn't do it, so what makes you think you can?
I learned from her mistakes, and I have no intention of repeating them.
Listen to yourself. Adrenatime ruined lives. It killed people, changed them. And now Halcyon buckles beneath the yoke of my failure. We can't risk opening Pandora's box a second time.
What about my life, Mother? The Ambrose name has no dignity anymore. I can't even show my face around Byzantium without being the gossip of the town.
That's not helping your argument, Minnie. Or to put it another way, you have to be fucking kidding me.
It's no laughing matter, Captain. What good can I do if I have no influence? How can I fix society if I can't even take out a loan? Every day, workers slump over from exhaustion. The gears of industry swallow them whole, and no one is coming to help. Adrenatime is the break we can't fit into the schedule. The office with a window we can't afford to build. It's the best this rotten colony can do for people.
So drugs are the best you can do?
It's a bandage, not a cure. Halcyon is wounded, and I will do everything in my power to stop the bleeding.
Don't let those bloodless leeches at Spacer's Choice walk you down this perilous path, Wilhelmina. You haven't the fortitude to endure it.
As usual, Mother projects her failures onto me. If she had let me get involved from the start, we might have avoided this calamity altogether.
There is no circumstances in which I'm helping Minnie at this point. But is there a way of persuading her that she's just a fucking idiot? Do we bring her mother back into it? Do we tell her that she's just trying to prove herself? No. Do you even understand the challenges you'll face?
Enlighten me. You've seen Gorgon up close. So tell me, what exactly is so insurmountable that we shouldn't even try?
I mean, there's a lot of things that went wrong. The chemist tried to perfect the formula for years, and it drove them mad. That's a good start.
Precisely. Compound X gets into everything. Air, water, food. Over time, you and everyone you work with will suffer its effects. You will watch the people you love become monsters.
Progress demands sacrifice. We
Red
are in
flag.
the middle of a crisis that will tear this colony apart. And you two are splitting hairs. If I can save the colony and redeem the Ambrose family name, I owe it to myself to try. Mother be damned.
Olivia, what's your story?
Finally, a sensible question. I am the head of Project Gorgon, its grand mastermind. I created Adrenatime because I believed, arrogantly, foolishly, that I could uplift the common man through chemistry. I failed.
Yeah, it's just a stimulant. So what good would it do to revive the project, Minnie?
With Adrenatime, we can increase worker productivity orders of magnitude above ordinary stims and risk none of the harmful side effects. Imagine if we flooded the market with drugs that actually helped people. We could influence the very business model of Spacer's Choice.
Not being sold here. Yeah, Halcyon's problem is cruelty, not productivity.
We won't be exploiting workers any longer. We'll be celebrating them, giving them everything they need to succeed.
No, this is madness. The project, the complex, it has to be destroyed, razed to the ground. It's the only way.
We could do that. Yeah, after everything I saw on Gorgon, I agree.
Gorgon is a cautionary tale. We agree on that much. But if we go into this with open eyes, then history doesn't have to repeat itself. I need that facility online, but I can't do it while Mother's still a problem. By now, she'll have shut down the Gorgon reactor. Deal with her however it suits you, and get that facility back up and running.
Don't do this, Wilhelmina. Minnie, don't make this choice.
Adrenatime is our future. It's bigger than money, bigger than family. It's the colony's best hope.
I mean, she really believes it. But she's just fucking wrong. What would you have me do instead, Olivia?
Return to my family's manor, Captain. Use the executive override code in my journal to activate the NDA protocol for my terminal. It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer and put an end to Adrenatime for good.
I'll do whatever it takes.
One last thing. Minnie, she will try to force you to fight her. You don't have to. In fact, I would ask you not to. Whatever mistakes she might make.
I'd rather not fight Minnie.
She is still my daughter.
Captain, in light of recent events, I'm putting the manor under lockdown. Until Mother is dealt with, anyone who lands here is presumed hostile. Finish the job. I know you won't disappoint me.
Get ready to be surprised, Minnie. Right. Okay, now we're on the final part of Project Gorgon. We have got goals. Ambrose Manor or Gorgon Landing Pad? We'll go to Ambrose. We'll have to fight our way through a bunch of robots, probably. And then we can have a word with Minnie and see what we can do for her. Okay, Manor's on lockdown. Is Drink still down there? Yeah.
It has orders to shoot on site. Error. Aiming reticle misaligned.
Good job, Drinks. So, what if we sneak in this way? Was this allowing us an extra entrance into the place, or is it just... No, maybe it's a way out. We are probably going to have to just storm the manor.
Error. Please unholster your weapon and self-terminate.
He's trying. You got to give him that.
Be careful. Looks like Minnie activated security around the manor.
Of course she did.
The jig is up, Cap. I'd wager we're in for a fight.
Yeah, we are. Not from these fish though, right? The fish is still cool. You cool? Yeah, fish is still cool. So, how are we getting into the manor? Are we just marching in? Seems like that might be the case. It's only a Mark II. Cool.
Don't miss.
We can deal with Mark IIs all day. Now. That drone didn't even stand a chance. Janitor doesn't seem to be that bothered. Chef bots are cool with us. So let's try sneaking up the back way. We're pretty much where we need to be. That combat drone's got no idea we're there. Elevator to personal lab has been unlocked. Good. Suppose we're gonna have to take down that drone. Oh, there we go. Serialized Law and Order Guardian. Have some of that slog. Come on, crew. It's one Mechanical Guardian Mark II.
We're done here.
What is wrong with you? Shock weakness. No, we'll reject that. We're fine. So, Minnie's in her office, I guess. Or is she not? She might not be now. Looks like it's down below, so I guess we are just going back down and then going through a side door of some sort. Oh no, there we go. It's opened up at the back here. Probably got a confrontation with Minnie. Mark III anti-riot gear. 54 armor. Long gun 7. But I'd rather have the percentage damage, I think, so we'll just give that to Nyoka. It's basically the same stuff she was wearing, but better.
Every secret lab in this colony smell the same way?
Damn.
Okay,
Someone really didn't want this place found.
so we've got another secret lab, and it's full of test subjects. Well, that one didn't even notice us. Idiot.
I need to never turn my back to you. Incoming!
Hello. Okay, the jig is up. We're in combat. Good and proper. Aha, that's a turret. Well, bit of shock damage. We'll deal with that. I suppose we could use a bit of the old hyper time. And probably also some healing. Now, can we change guns right now? We can. Good. Oh, this is a savage test subject. Good.
Everyone all right?
I guess we could have snuck through this tunnel. Perhaps. We actually had to use a healing item though. It was a pretty intense fight. Bunch of junk. Picking it up anyway. Hacking skill too low for that. No. Is there anything down there? Doesn't look like it, really. So I guess test subjects might have been being kept in this room. And then Minnie released them all as part of their security procedures.
Unexpected noise identified.
All right, here we go.
More robots. Get your butt out of my face. Felix, you mad lad.
Oh, that's
Cool.
the last of him.
That was a close one again.
Didn't
There
I
we go.
warn you not to set foot in here until the
I was
job
going to
was
say this
done?
looks like a boss room.
You should have listened to my advice.
Let's talk about this, Minnie.
There's nothing to discuss. I can fix Adrena time without you, and certainly without Mother. You wasted your time coming here, and worse, you wasted mine. But I won't let anything stand in the way of progress.
What if you and your mother joined forces to cure the Marauders?
You'll surprise me, Captain. Once we fix the chemistry of Adrena time, the Marauder problem will simply take care of itself.
Yeah, fight horrific science with horrific science. That's always worked out in the past.
The days of the old Adrena time are numbered, and Marauders are bound for extinction.
If they don't get a fix, they'll just rampage across the colony.
Insane people addicted to drugs are Mother's problem. Am I to be held accountable for her mess? Besides, Mother is determined to ruin everything she touches. First Adrena time, then our family, and now my ambition.
Give her a chance. She's been involved from the start.
She never gave me a chance, forbade it. I see no reason why she deserves a second one.
She sure as hell doesn't. But you can still give her one. That choice is on you now.
Yeah.
Mother never let me anywhere near R&D. I was always her incompetent little brat.
The Adrena Time project failed, Minnie. You couldn't have saved it.
You don't know that. Gorgon was my chance to do something incredible.
Opportunities present themselves every day. Your Gorgon will come.
Curses. You may be right. I invested so much time and energy into Gorgon, but there's no telling how many second chances passed me by. Mother taught me to never accept failure, to never settle for less. Compromising my plan goes against everything I know.
It isn't failure. It's a second chance to work with Olivia.
I suppose it is high time Mother and I spoke on equal terms, and without death threats.
Yeah.
I was so eager to make Adrena Time my legacy, to give it a second chance. But maybe it's my family that deserves a second chance.
Maybe it is.
God, I can't believe I'm saying this, but if you see Mother, tell her I'm willing to work something out. She can even come over for tea. Or something stronger. I'm sure you won't mind if I remain here. Just to guarantee that you keep your side of the bargain.
That's fair. I won't try anything.
For your sake, I hope not. It's funny, Captain. I hired you to break the family curse. And it would appear you've succeeded. Just not the way I intended.
I'll speak with Olivia. Be seeing you.
Good luck with Mother. I suppose you'll need it.
So we now have three choices. Activate the protocol, which would mean fighting Minnie, I guess. Restore powers to the synthesizer, which would mean fighting Olivia. Or finding a compromise. Oh, and now we've got to fight our way through these people.
Do you know the funny thing about mercenaries? They exist in a nearly infinite supply. Even out-of-work tossball players.
Yeah.
Do enjoy my latest delivery.
Wait a minute.
Oh, hey, she's talking about those freebooters again. Nice of her to give us some target practice.
Yeah, we know those guys. Is this going to help us, or do we need to go down? Looks like we've gone the wrong way by coming up. But I don't know if I wanted to harm those freebooter guys, because they seem cool. Luckily our stealth is reasonably high. We can just slip past the crew. And down we go.
Getting our leg exercises in at least.
Yeah, there are a bunch of stairs around here. Now, Olivia, we need to talk, friend. What have we got in here? More freebooters. Very well. There might not be any way to sneak past this lot. There's quite a few of them. Well, it's kind of working. That guy's not paying enough attention, I hope. Oh. Okay, we tried. Now we're going to shoot them all in the head.
Nobody messes with you, boss.
Okay, those ones over there don't actually seem to have noticed, but they're also very weak. Come on, crew, where have you gone? Don't make me do all the work.
Searching.
People actually worked down here? This place is uglier than the back base.
What was that?
Jackass is eating
Hello.
Heard something.
Where are my crew? I'm having to do all the work around here. It's Phoenix family. Didn't do a very good job of it.
Terminating security search.
Now, robots. Yeah, more running and or gunning to be done. Oop. Yeah, we're not getting past this lot without a bit of chaos.
One for Felix. Stand your ground.
System alert.
Here we go.
Security.
Now, was there a dude? I'm sure I saw a dude walking through here. Maybe I did. There's one though.
On your toes,
Take him down.
Seems a bit more heavily armoured than some of the others. Actually survived a couple of shots. Maybe the toss ball goal is need to be a bit tougher than the backs and the forwards.
I love a good brawl.
Now, what's this prototype hibernation suit that we've just acquired? Light armor. Tactical time dilation move time is reduced. Cool.
It's too late for second thoughts.
Feels like we're in a vertical coffin, if I'm being honest.
Come on, guys, chin up. Wherever you are. Where are you? Where are my crew? Right. Olivia, can we chat? We'd like to chat.
Come a long way. Let's finish this.
Hello.
I'll give you one thing, little weasel. You are relentless. I did everything in my power to stop you, yet here you stand before me, offensively alive. Just so we're clear, if you intend to restart this machine, you'll have to go through me.
We don't want to restart the machine. We are here to make peace.
You think that will fool me? I'll die before I let you have this place.
Minnie wants to work with you on a cure for the Marauders.
That's preposterous. Not too long ago, she wanted me dead.
She's changed her mind.
How do I know this isn't a trick to get me out of the way?
You don't. You've just got to trust me.
I will not. Your
Go on.
intentions are beside the point. I've been working on a cure for 5 years, and I've made no progress at all. If she believes teamwork is all I've been missing, she's more soft-headed than I thought.
You said you were invited for tea.
She... what? That was our secret phrase. Did she tell you?
No.
Clever girl. When I'd been on Gorgon too long, that's what she'd write at the end of her messages. It meant she missed me. That she wanted me to come home.
So will you work with it?
I'll try. It's no guarantee of success. And like as not, we'll develop nothing useful at all. But it will be better than working alone. Thank you, Captain. In the end, you were not at all what I expected.
Hooray! Now we get to go and speak to them and have a jolly good time. But first, skills. Lockpicking will now be much faster. Seems excellent. And what perks do we want? Range attacks inflict -1 armor rating. I mean, we don't fire very fast, but our crew do, so it could be helpful. Is there anything else we can do in this place now? I guess we can't restart it at this point. That would be a bit silly of us to do after all the effort we've just been through. Now, is there a side way out of here? Or is it just back up? I suppose if those freebooters are still lurking in front of the door on the way out, we'll kill them. Oh no, there we go. We come out the side way, that's fine. And back to the ship, and back to the manor. Let's all have tea. Hey ladies.
I have to know, Mother. All those years ago, what tipped you off that Gorgon was in trouble?
The volunteers. Not just the shocking way they died, but the company's muted response to it. They were expensive to house, train, and treat. That the company would spare no expense, yet let so many of them die. It was terrible. I knew then I'd lost control of Gorgon. I'd lost control of Adrenatime.
You never told me Gorgon was such a logistical nightmare. We should have had this conversation 5 years ago.
You can't know how badly I wanted to. But the truth put you in danger, and I couldn't abide that.
I owe you an apology, Captain. Not only did I deceive you, but all this time I had the wrong idea about Mother.
And what do you think of her now?
Mother is less than perfect, but more than a monster. Somewhere in the middle, I suppose. We still have a great deal of work ahead of us. The years of silence were not easy.
I don't doubt it was hard on you, but I knew you'd come out the stronger for it. We have the chance to know each other now, thanks entirely to you.
And how do you plan on mending those relations from here?
On Minnie's terms, whatever they may be. I've made enough decisions for her, I think.
Well, there's no need to dwell on the past anymore. We're in the thick of it together, now that we're partners.
Partners? Huh. I suppose we are.
And family, I suppose. This isn't at all playing out the way I imagined it. And for the first time, I'm glad.
Yeah, once family gets involved, all bets are off.
Family is pure happenstance. Collaboration is intent, vision, fortitude. I'm glad to have you as my daughter, Minnie, but I'm proud to call you my partner. But I fear things will only get harder from here.
Test, measure, revise. Nothing gets done right the first time.
Indeed. The road to a cure will be long and fraught with setbacks. We will need to find our strength in the work and our partnership if we're to overcome them.
You've earned this, Captain. For recovering Mother's journal. For
5,000
getting us
bits.
talking in the same room together. And for exceeding my expectations.
Indeed. I have no
Hooray.
use for bits and baubles on Gorgon. Not now that I have my work. Take what's yours, Captain. The road to a Marauder cure will be a long one, and the Board will surely fight us every step of the way. But this partnership, it's a damn good start.
Will you put the burden of the colony aside for just one moment? Give me a day with my mother before we get back to work.
For you, I will try.
And then they got pissed on whiskey. Well done, ladies. And there we go. That, I believe, is Peril on Gorgon resolved. There will be no more Peril on Gorgon today. Well, there's still a bunch of Marauders hanging about. But that's the first DLC out of the way, and that was thoroughly enjoyable, I think. I like the way that it didn't follow the traditional formula of DLC, where it's like, you will go to this location and you will be stuck here until you've finished it. Like, New Vegas is a prime example of that. All of its DLCs are like, yep, we're going to take you out of the wasteland, just somewhere else, and you're not coming back till you got the job done. This one had us visit Gorgon, do a bit, and then come back to the main world and do a bit, and then go back to Gorgon. And because of that, it just helps make it feel more a part of the whole. And yeah, it's jolly good going all round, really. I mean, it didn't really add anything groundbreaking. It was all still run and shoot and talk. But lots of talking. I enjoyed the talking. And I'm looking forward down the line to doing the second DLC as well. Do we do a bit of main story perhaps and then the DLC? That might be a good idea. But either way, for now, I'm going to go and have an ice cream.